Hey everyone, welcome back to the ITS Weekly Gaming Update. I'm Julius, and we got top stories you need to know in gaming this week. We got billion-dollar deals to huge October releases. So let's jump right in. Editor, hit the intro music. So first up, the biggest headline. Electronic Arts is going private. A consortium led by Saudi Arabia's Public Investment Fund and Silver Lake is buying EA in a massive $55 billion deal. One of the largest in gaming history. This can reshape how publishers approach live service games and franchises moving forward. But speaking of big shifts, analysts said that the gaming industry is facing a reckoning. Rising development costs, franchise fatigue, and changing player spending habits are putting pressure on even the largest companies. Some studios are calling it the most turbulent years since the pandemic boom. And that's very true. We have seen companies like Bungie, even other mobile games and other development dev studios having really tough time retaining players' trust and time in their own live games. So it will be interesting to see what happens and how different dev companies and studios can recover from this changing in time. But on a different note, globally, big regulatory changes are happening. India's new online gaming law just took effect on October 1st. It bans certain money-based games and sets strict compliance standards, which could shake up one of the fastest growing gaming market in the world. So those gacha games, those case opening games that people love to play, a little bit of a gamba, as we call it, will be definitely change the way they work in India. So we'll see how that affects these different companies and also the Indian market. But on the hardware side, we have Microsoft and ASUS are teaming up to release the ROG Xbox Ally on October 16th. Think of it as a part handheld gaming PC, part Xbox console with a higher end X console also on the way. This could be Microsoft's answer to the Steam Deck and Nintendo Switch, which is true, because I'm curious to see how strong the Xbox Ally is compared to the Steam Deck. I own the terabyte OLED Steam Deck and it's quite nice. It's quite powerful too, but this could be a good replacement or competition for the Steam Deck. Nintendo Switch is kind of in a league of its own with its own unique titles. So I'm curious what you guys think in the comments down below, what you would prefer, an Ally or Steam Deck or Switch. But not to leave out the Bethesda fans, mark your calendar. The Elder Scrolls 4 Oblivion Remastered launches its physical deluxe edition on October 13th. It comes with upgraded visuals, bonus armor, and a soundtrack, and even an art book if you like that. Perfect for anyone who wants to relive Elder Scrolls 4 in style. And speaking of October, it is stacked. We got Ghost of Yōtei, Battlefield 6, Ninja Gaiden 4, Pokémon Legends, Z3A, The Outer Worlds 2, and Little Nightmares 3 all dropping this month. Honestly, I don't know. It's gonna be a tough month on my wallet. But for Game Pass players, Microsoft is adding more content. We got PAX D1 lands October 16th, Whiskers Wood launches November 6th, and the sci-fi strategy game Menace dropped February 5th, 2026. Plenty of games to keep PC players busy. But if you're a League of Legends fan, I am personally, over in Esports, League of Legends Worlds 2025 has returned to China, spanning Beijing, Shanghai, and Chengdu this year, and there's a new fearless draft format which could shake up the strategy in both the Swiss stage and knockout. So I am curious to see how our teams go at it with this new draft format. But also another Riot game, we have Valorant Champions 2025 also underway in Paris and runs until October 10th. 16 of the best teams are battling it out for the trophy in what was shaping up to be one of the most competitive tournaments yet for Valorant. But also on the World Cups front, we have PUBG Mobile World Cup 2025 is wrapping up in Saudi Arabia with a $3 million prize pool. The Yangon Galacticus came out on top, proving once again that mobile esports are bigger than ever. And personally, when I read this, I was quite interested at a mobile World Cup is a thing. You know, mobile games are really blowing up. Well, that is it for this week ITS Weekly Gaming Update. What a story are you most interested about? Was it the EA $55 billion deal, or the new Xbox handheld, or some of the game launch coming out in October? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell so you don't miss next week's update. Until then, stay gaming, stay safe, and thanks for watching. See you next time.